Hello, this is Air King 007 and today I'm going to be doing a review on my Rolex Perpetual Datejust. Now these are just a few of my thoughts and experiences of wearing this watch for the last few years, and hopefully this will be useful to some of you either just interested in that watch or planning to purchase it yourself. So this is of course the Datejust 1, the original one. More recently they've released the Datejust 2, which is slightly larger, but this is the one I'm going to review because this is the one that I have experience on, and I want to share those thoughts with you now. A few facts about Rolex themselves. They were founded in London in 1905 by a couple of chaps who were putting Swiss watch movements into cases. It wasn't until 1919, and they had to move to Switzerland for tax purposes, that Rolex Switzerland was born. The Datejust itself was released in 1945. It came in another carnation 10 years later as the Turnograph model. This had a rotating bezel here, and as a result of the rotating bezel it became the Rolex Explorer. It also became the basis for the Rolex Submariner and then Sea Dweller. So as you can see, it's a very important watch in the Rolex lineup, and it forms a large part of their history. So as you can see, it's the stainless steel version of the Datejust. It's got a 36mm diameter bezel. It's got the Jubilee bracelet. It's got the old style clasp. This changed in around 2005. Also you can see the fine adjustment marks here. These need tools to be able to change the position, and it's not too difficult to do that. However, the big improvement on the new watches, the Submariner for example, is that this can be changed finely just by hand, which is really useful. Also you can see this has got the sapphire crystal, as all Rolex do. It's got the date window, magnifies at a rate of 2.5 times. It's got the sweep hand of course, and it's got the Rolex symbol on the crown. Another point to note is the stainless steel itself is 904L grade stainless steel. It's a little bit more specific to Rolex than the standard 316 case material that is usually found in watches. It's got the addition of copper that in turn allows it to be more resistant to atmospheres like salt water, things like that. So if I just put this on, show you how it fits. I think it fits fine. My wrist is not the biggest in the world, only 17 centimeters around, but as you can see it's not too small, it's not too large, and as I was talking about before, the crown guards sometimes digging into the wrist. If you do that, you can see on other watches that I've worn I've been left with a small callus there, but the Datejust is very comfortable I find, and it fits well underneath a shirt if you're going to use a shirt and a suit. In terms of cost of ownership of the Datejust, you need to get it serviced every few years. Rolex recommend every 2 years, and I think this costs about £200, £300 a time. So it's not too cheap. This specific watch was given to me by my father, so of course it has a high sentimental value to me. However, it will hold its value, and come the time that I needed to pass it on, it'll be a great family heirloom. I know that the two brands that keep their value is Patek Philippe and Rolex. So in terms of long-term value, they're very good investment. So that's it, that's my review of the Rolex Datejust. Those are my experiences of owning the watch. So feel free to comment if you like, and there'll be more reviews of other watches later, and please subscribe. Thank you.